Alright, I hope I wrote down that guy's, I am going to be taming a baryonyx, hopefully. I spent a large part of the day looking for one. Just no luck, unfortunately. But before we get started, we got a little bit of a admin issue over at 8658. We'll get geared up anyways. This is my, pardon me here, hang on a sec here. Hang on. This is my standard variable argent. It's got taming kits in it as well as other things, and then my cave argent. Try and keep these loaded up at all times so that I can kind of cruise around and make sure everything's being done correctly. And yeah, we're gonna fly out there and see what's going on, and hopefully we will get this admin situation resolved. And it sounds like it's gonna be tricky. From what I understand, there's dinos stuck that cannot be saddled, so usually in these situations we just get a rider to get on top of it, and we would teleport that guy along with his dino out of there. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be able to work well today, as he has said he cannot get a saddle on it. So we're going to see what we can do, and hopefully we'll figure something out and get the problem resolved. But until I get over there, honestly, I'm not feeling ultra optimistic about it. We'll get geared up here real quick. First, we brought what little kibble I have for the baryonyx. And I guess I killed 5 or 6 today. I only found low rank ones. So anyways, we gotta head down to 8658. I kind of know where he is, but just to be sure, I wanted to have his coords. He's on the... There's a rock cropping there, a bunch of rocks that stick out. I think he's along there on the east coast of the ocean here. So we'll get out there and do that up. And once that's done, I'm going to start off in the easier section. Well, it's not that much easier. I'm going to start on the section of the swamp, which is right near my place. And hopefully find a berry. We did get the frog today. We also went ahead and got another dung beetle. Basically, I need to get 2 frogs and a baryonyx. I want to try the swamp cave solo. Frogs are pretty key. They have a buff against bugs, and I want to ride the berry, which is going to help me in the water there. So I'm working on that, and I'm going to need time to raise the XP on them and ride them around. So the sooner I get the baryonyx, the sooner we can get on task. But you know, it's been a bit of a problem finding one. And I could go to Ragnarok, but I like to be on the island because that's where most of the community's at as well. When there's new joins and other people that need to be a part of the tribe, I'm a little more readily available. But I think if I can't find a decent one tonight, we're talking 130 plus, which on the island is quite a bit more rare. That's FedEx there. I believe he's just north of this spot here. While we're on flight, real quick, a couple big time mentions here. Every month for 3 days we do a pledge drive. As many of you know, I have 4 servers that I run in a cluster, and every month for 3 days I hustle and beg for money so that we can keep these things running. And there's been quite a few donations by people. Many of them wish to remain anonymous, so we keep it that way. One, which is the first time since June, since we started, in the options when you donate there is a monthly recurring that you can do. And someone today, who I won't mention, if you want to be mentioned, you got to message me, otherwise remains anonymous. Someone today gave a $20 donation every month, and you know, wow. First, that's the first monthly recurring, and I expected maybe some guys would give $5 a month, but $20 a month, I mean, amazing. If that individual ever watches this video, I mean, thank you so much. Huge appreciation for that. Big thank you to Kitten, who tossed $10 my way on my live stream today on Twitch. Sick Chaos, who was my first donator with a $25 donation. Thank you so much. Sick Chaos has been a huge member of this community for so many reasons since day one, and I'm not sure it would be going as well without him. Y33G, or Y336, I'm sorry. He jumped on it the other day to help out with my thumbnails and some of my Twitch icons, which I had on my list to do but got majorly delayed on. It just keeps getting bottomed out, and one of the reasons is, besides Twitch, besides YouTube, I make my tutorial videos. I got the 4 servers in a cluster. We got to do recruiting. You know, people are always going to leave for whatever reason. If you're not there every day trying to get new players, the server just dies out quick. So even with 15 hours of every day and 6 hours sleep every night and 7-day-a-week dedication, those thumbnails and those images were getting a little bit left behind. And what I've really enjoyed about Y336, even though he's a little bit new at the game, he's kind of working on his YouTube channel right now. He's new like me. He liked what I was doing. But one of the great things is we're totally different ages. We're from totally different cultures. And dealing with this guy is amazing. I mean, when you're talking about a job like this, I have to sort of give feedback on what he's showing me, and he's got to give me feedback on what I'm doing. That can sometimes be touchy, and we've just really blended well on that. So big thanks to Y33G. It's a work in progress. We've only got a couple thumbnails done. We've only got a couple icons done, but they're definitely better than the ones I've done. And one thing about him, he's got his homework on the go. He's got his real life on the go. And he's kind of jamming this stuff in a rush. So I'm sure as we work more and more together on it, we're just going to see more and more improvements on that. And I like what I'm seeing so far, so big thanks for that. As well, in the past 48 hours, although we did not make the actual cost of the servers yet, we usually don't. Many people have reached into their pocket and donated various amounts. Every amount counts, from $5 to $50. Whatever you give is a big help. So just wanted to get that out of the way, guys. I know it's kind of annoying sometimes when people start off their streams with blah blah this, that, and the other thing, but these are people that really deserve a big thanks and absolutely have to know that I appreciate them. With Kitten, because I'm rolling, I'm a little ghetto with my setup, right? I got my Discord on a cell phone so I can watch that. My stream is on a Samsung, which is a brand new but still a piece of crap. I bought it for this job. I'm not someone that rolls a lot I'm not someone that rolls a lot. What was I saying? That has tablets. I'm not a fan of them. So I thought what I was buying was good, but when I'm watching my stream on the other app, the other broadcasting app, it's always choked out, and as a result, I miss stuff. And I missed when Kitten gave that $10 and I didn't say thank you, and it's driving me a little bit nuts. I got to be honest, I feel terrible about it. So I wanted to give her another thanks now. I got a bunch of messages here. Just give me 5 seconds, guys. One thing for sure, and it sounds cliche, I'm a big one thing for sure, it sounds cliche, but hang on, just last one here. Damn. It was quiet for a while, now it's busy. It was quiet for a while, now we're getting blown up here a little bit, but we'll get this straightened out right away, guys. Sorry for the delay. We just got one more little message to deal with here, and that should be good. On what? Alright, so that's dealt with. And yeah, so anyways, on we go. Let's see if we can resolve this issue now that everything's set up. And let's do this. So yeah, we apparently got a couple dinos stuck in the sand here. One thing about Ark, as you guys know, there are the odd little screw-ups. And this is one of them. Mir hasn't been with us forever, but it sure has been an absolute pleasure having his tribe with us. And just look at this build, you know. I've always liked this build because it's all staggered and layered.
How you doing?
Hey man, I'm doing great. A little worried about how we're going to fix this, but let's get a look and see what we can do.
Alright, well the Wyvern should be easy because I kind of juked it a bit and found a way to mount it. So if you want to start with that, we can just TP it out.
Yeah, if you can mount it, we're gold. So I'm going to fly to a better area across the water. If you want to go jump on it, and I'll TP you when you message me in global that you're on it. Good?
Sounds good.
I just like to give myself a little distance on jobs like this, because if you're right close, it doesn't always work. And then, you know, we'll get ready here with this. We're looking for Amir. There we go. Cousin Oki. And we want a good old... I always like to double check this, man. You make a mistake sometimes, you bring someone all the way across the map. It doesn't matter this time, but it can be a big problem. You know, someone's got in the middle of a tame going.
Alright, one down.
Yeah.
Meet me around the behemoth gate at the end there, and I'll show you the racks.
Alright. So you can get a saddle on it, you don't have a problem, you know. It's just like that. Even a raft, same thing. Rafts kind of count as a dino in this game. So we can move it along, but if you can't get a saddle on it, that's when problems start to happen here. And a lot of times at server restart, this guy will go.
Alright, so this red guy here, he looks like he's there. We can't mount him, and if we try and whistle him anywhere, he just kind of sinks.
Let's see what we can do. Yeah, guy just walked through him. That's never a good sign. And we can't access his inventory. Can't do nothing. Okay, that's a start. So these ones can be pretty tricky to revolve, to fix, obviously. In my experience, usually a good old whistle follow will get a dino out of this kind of jam, but he's obviously already tried that. He's trying to get up too. Whistle follow him on the bird. Put the bird up in the air. Gotta survive this fall without taking too much damage.
An idea for you, Biggs. If you can kind of ghost down through the ground, you might be able to mount it from below.
That's on my list of things to check. I was hoping if he was following the bird and I could budge him and punch him, but the ghost is the next one up on the list.
Yeah.
And a whip is another solution, but, you know, I don't assume you have one of those handy, and I know I don't.
I do. Give me a sec.
Alright. I'm gonna whip the crap out of this bad boy here. Ain't listening much, is he? What you gonna do? Now, as soon as we're done dealing with this, we're gonna be heading off to, we're going to be heading off to get that baryonyx. So, let's hope that we can get this guy out one way or the other. We'll try a little ghosty, but I got a bad feeling that ain't going to work.
Here you go, man.
I don't see it. Sorry, where did it fall? Oh, there we go. And on server restart, depending how long this guy's been stuck, I could get him out. Amir, has he been stuck through a restart, or is this new today?
It started yesterday,
Okay.
and continued into today.
Alright, grab that whip. I'm going to ghost attempt. Usually a server restart pops him out, but apparently if it's started yesterday before 4 a.m. Eastern, then that didn't work.
Yeah, yep. Yesterday was always just kind of derping.
Oh boy, that's been good. Alright, you want to go fly across that water on the other side where I was, and I'll teleport to you and we'll have this dino out, then I'll unclaim it and give it to you.
Sounds good. One second.
Well, that worked. And yeah, the reason that was a good idea on Amir's end is a lot of times you get on a Rex from its leg. You know, different dinos have that climb on area. So with the leg underneath, we couldn't access it. Now, my advice to him will be that this spot is hot. You know, welcome to Ark. You know, once a floor spot's kind of tweaked, I tend to steer clear of it. But you know how it is. Ark ain't perfect, and the problems on the island find a lot better. Teleport to player ID. I actually literally read that out. In my early years as a admin, a different story. Oh shoot, I'm still on Ghost. That's not good. I'm pretty sure I should have kicked it off when I was. This is kind of sometimes another problem. Should have kicked it off when I got on the dyno. Now I'm deep stuck here. Don't know where exactly I am, and a little bit of rain and fog to help the situation. Hope we can pop out cheat walk real quick before we fall in again. It's just not doing it. I'm not a big fan of Ghost. That's why it was my last option, and man, I don't want to end up screwed with all this gear on me. It's happened before. You gotta bounce out and get super lucky with the timing. It just blows. Just blows. Ghost is sketchy. I can't see when I'm above ground. And what happens when you're anywhere near water, it just drops you right back in. And then, of course, as always, the rain and fog timing is just absolutely perfect. Couldn't have asked for better timing on that. There's the sun, that hopefully will help. I'll go to cheat fly. Fly across there, and then we'll cheat walk, and hopefully we land on solid ground and get out of that jam. Then we gotta let the cat out. Whoo! It is a busy moment here, man. We got the cat crying to go outside. We got cheat walk and Ghost messing me. Look at that garbage. Look at that garbage. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait, cat. I'm sorry. Your in and outness is always a headache. I can't stand Ghost for this reason. This isn't the first time this has happened. I can't get out. And I'm not really willing to die. This is all painted. This is my special painted Boba Fett stuff. It's going to be upsetting. I could use cheat hurt me and die, but boy, that's going to blow. Who knows where my gear is going to end up. And I have no bed near here, and I'm just going to go on tilt. There's no way. I'm on cheat fly, right? Usually I use cheat walk or cheat fly to get out of Ghost, and it's just letting me drop right back into Ghost every time. Very, very frustrating. And normally I just kill myself, but I happen to be on my way to do something, and I'm loaded with some solid gear, so I just want to figure another way. Either way, I'll unclaim it so you can get on with your day. And my recommendation, though, be careful with that spot, man. Generally, a map, the floor, sometimes it's an issue with the ground right there. You might have this problem again. You might.
To give you some time, man, do you want to just store your stuff in the Rex and throw down an SB and kill yourself and come back that way?
I'm gonna fly over to get my bird and pop down a sleeping bag and do just what you said. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
As long as I don't touch the ground, I'm okay. I just gotta stay in fly mode for now.
Gotcha.
Sounds like Amir should be a server admin, man. This kid knows what's up. Where did I park my? We're just outside. That's cheat walk or cheat fly is a little bit sluggish. No way you're moving too quick. And I'd still rather it just worked, you know, I gotta take off all the gear, put all the gear back on, blah, blah, blah. Get all complainy. But we'll be off, hopefully on this Barry Onyx mission before the end of the week. Now, where's my Argent? There he is. And Cheat Ghost, whether you like it or not, is kind of key. One time we had a foundation stuck. A fence foundation a little bit underground when a player named Roscoe moved out. And when you move out of the tribe, there's a certain way I like to do it. But, you know, Roscoe's in Australia or New Zealand. Sorry, Roscoe. Sorry, New Zealand. And, yeah, see, this should disengage Cheat Fly for sure. And disengage Cheat Ghost. So, let's see if it worked this time. If not, we're going to be doing a little death. Nope. And we'll try typing Cheat Ghost one last. Look at that, I can barely move out of here. We'll try typing Cheat Ghost one last time when we're in the air. But usually Cheat Fly, Cheat Walk turns it right off. So we'll do Cheat Ghost, then Cheat Walk, and hope we land on the ground. See what happens with that. And we gotta let the cat out. We'll have to do that next. Poor cat sitting at the door. I mean, not poor cat, the thing lives like a diva, has whatever it wants, freaking organic food and stuff, but, you know, I still sympathize with it. Now, where the hell's my bird? Let's try Cheat Ghost. This is the last attempt at this. And Cheat Walk. Please don't fall through the... Yeah, now he's half through the floor. Yeah, no choice but to die. And even then, who knows, this might be a relog situation. No sleeping bags. Well, that blows. I'll teleport to them, I guess, and that's a reminder to go back and get sleeping bags. Actually, let's fly right back to our house and do this. What are we thinking? Best way. We aren't too far. Now we can let the cat out here because it's not his fault. Everything's fucked up. Hey! Her fault. Go! Move it. Come on now. Atta girl. Away we go, back to base, to fall through the floor over there, but at least I'll be close to my bed. I can't imagine dying not resolving it, but like, you know, absolute worst case, we just go ahead and finally, if that doesn't work, we relog. And that's about all we can do. Beyond that, it's a big problem. We gotta wait for a server restart. Play a little Civs or Division or Grand Theft Auto. What choice would we have at that point? But I'm not going to restart the server with like 15 people on it to fix this up. It's coming at 4 a.m. anyways. Guess I could watch a movie, but I can't imagine doing anything but ARG, let's be honest. Right now, anyways. One thing about flying, gives us a little quick chance to zoom through all the missing stuff. It's been a hectic 2 days, definitely for messages and new joins and all kinds of stuff like that. And you know, that's great. There's nothing we're looking for more than that. That's for sure. That is exactly what we like. Busy as possible. nice if I could land on the bird. And away we go. That's a rough underwater death. That sounded pretty traumatic. All mumbled out. And imagine I get up in my bed and just fall right through. Doesn't look like it. Something else I forgot. It's just been hectic. I did a long stream earlier today. Switch to the streaming room. Yeah, I'm already in there. Oh, I was typing in the wrong section. I don't know where I just typed that. Let's share your arc, eh? Yeah, okay. Spell checker. Spell checker. Oh, it's so nice with that door open, but the bugs are going to come in like crazy. Good. Alright, now we can get down to business and maybe grab a sleeping bag or two if we have one. Let's just hope there's one in the cave kit bird. I think I got 2 in there. Great. Gotta re-gear up, and now it's back to nighttime. Kind of a rough start, but you know, the cliche statement that I say all the time is community first. So, you know, we gotta take care of the people because the people take care of me. That's just the way it goes. And that works out pretty damn well so far. Get this geared up again. Some of this, get one of those. I always like to have my medical brew on me. Got the kibble in the bird, meat in the bird, food here. I like to always put things in the exact same spot. If not, kind of get into trouble a little bit with the whole memory issue. And even with the sniper, I used to always have my long neck in the number 4 spot, and it's just recently that I've been changing that around a little bit. Ooh, we don't want to leave without any of that stimulant. Definitely not. Good, I'm kind of glad we came back. That helped a lot. It's kind of good this thing went down this way, because I'd be out there. Look at this. I had to shut down the whole thing today because of fog. Everyone's always, you know, hey, Biggs, can you turn off the rain and fog? Biggs, the rain and fog's BS. I'm sure I had some of this. I don't know what I did with it. Just bring it all. It's such a lifesaver with those Titan bows. And I'm like, no, you know, it's immersion. It's part of the game. I'm not making it any easier. I got all these reasons I don't do it. And, you know, I think I'm the one that complains about it the most. I don't think anybody complains about it as much as I do. Because it really screws. It's not easy to stream in the terrible weather. Who wants that? You know? We don't need this to get down to the swamp. We know the way. It's right next door. Definitely want to be rocking a bit of ammunition with me. So we'll bring the kibble. I don't think we'll need narco juice for him, but let's have a bit on me. And because it's a decent tame that I want to keep, if I can handle the weight of at least 10 spike walls. Yeah, it's heavy dark with some fog. We're going to hopefully just get there and this stuff will clear up a little bit. Because right now, this weather is not good hunting weather. I will not see anything, and those Titan bows are going to come at me. And I'm not going to have a clue where they are, and that's just worst case scenario, man. Those things are bad enough as it is. I don't want to be dealing with them like that. Let's grab the campfire. This is all wishful thinking here. I've not been able to find a high-level baryonyx yet, so, you know, and then I've never attempted to tame a baryonyx without a trap because they're so fast. So I'm going to put 2 darts into it and it's going to run away. So I just wanted to do this for the action factor, you know, just get it done. And after this, hey, yo, what up, Secret Squirrel? How you doing, man? Yeah, sure. Well, you know, if you can't hear anything, I'm going out to tame a baryonyx. And just glad to have you there. I'm not sure what environment you're in that would make it like that, but Secret Squirrel's a great Steam friend, and we like to mess around in the same discussions, kind of jerking people around when they post up something stupid. Me Squirrel, Tiny Hippo, Boomer, and Kitsune all just mess around. We just flood that post with BS. And you know what? We flooded one that was really cool today, but you know what happens. We just turned it into a comedy show. Alright. That fog's cleared, so at least we can work a little bit at night. We're going to go to the local swamp right over here. It's just as close as can be. Now, yeah, I never tried to tame a baryonyx without a trap. So, you know, we'll see how that's going to go down. Just because they're fast. So yesterday when I did shoot at one, and I think it wasn't even that high a level, after 2 shots, you know how it is, they get nervous and they want to run away, they stop attacking. This thing was gone. I got decent speed, but I couldn't even get close to it. So we'll see how it goes down this time. Hope for the best, and just see how it plays out. And I'd like to park my bird in a decent spot. I'll put my sleeping bags right close. This seems like a great spot to start. If we can get it on there. Excellent. I don't believe I can place my sleeping bag on these rocks though. Either way. Not really an option. So, you know, it's a good setup. We got the right gear for the job. All we need is a... now we got a big tribe. Quite a few beds on there. So let's go ahead and name that... what are we doing? Berry. I can find it real fast, and also because I'm a bit derpy, I'll check where I am on the map, just up by that river. Let's get all the guns loaded to the max. Sword in place. Let's say we're good to go here. We'll just double check this. Alright, so we're running mostly sniper. Those Titan boas have been a thorn in my side. I now have a blood feud with any Titan boa, any cousins of the Titan boa, anyone that looks at a Titan boa or even talks to one. You whisper the word Titan boa around me, I'm throwing bullets around. I absolutely despise them after yesterday's fiasco. So let's see if we can get some better lighting. Get a little gamma 5. I don't like being in the water here, and I don't like being in the middle. The middle got me in a little bit of trouble today on the other swamp. And we're not going to spend too much time looking here, because for sure we're going to find some in the other section that goes out to the ocean. So that's probably where we'll head. But since we're so close, let's get at least a quick look. See if we can find this guy. I'm tempted to get another high-level Sarco, but there's the whippoorwill. You guys all heard that bird. I always talk about the whippoorwill, so I'm not going to do it in this one. You know, we're just not finding them. Oh boy. That guy kind of came out of nowhere. It's like he just jumped out of a swamp. That's exactly what he did, buddy. Don't like being in here because I don't have as hard a beef with piranhas, but piranhas, when I was brand new in this game, they shut me down. You know, I was living in the south where it was safe, and I got to the point where I'd only cross that lake in mid-afternoon. I found in the morning, the piranhas were straight out nasty. I hate those bugs. Wow, that guy took a beating. I love the grumble they make when they die. That is outstanding. I'm not going to waste shotgun rounds on the bugs. Okay, they're not. Oh boy. That guy's got me. Low on stamina. Hey, this guy's still alive. He took some heat. This is a terrible place to be. Can't see, I can't move. I think that's another Sarco. Thought I saw something moving. That's not. I need to be in the open a little bit more, have some better visibility. That's a Titan boa, which I also, that's my mortal sworn enemy for life. I mean, unless it's an endangered animal, I see a Titan boa in the wild, I'm killing it. You know what? I used to have 2 boa constrictor pets as well. They were alright. But, I had an issue with feeding them live animals. It just got a little weird. I haven't seen a single baryonyx yet. I just don't think this is a baryonyx spawn area, to be honest with you. I want to be sure, so I'm going to snoop around, but I've got doubts. Let's get off to that dry land. no, this is not my favorite place in the world either. It's a swamp on one side. I think we're, just based on the fact that I haven't seen one, we're going to head off to that other location. You got to know when to fold them. And I ain't holding nothing here, so I just fold out. And, yo, what up, Husker? How you doing, bud? Just looking for a baryonyx, day 2. I don't think this area of the swamp's the best place to find one, though, so I wanted to just check it out. But we did get a 135 frog today. That gives me 2 frogs. So we got the 2 frogs, but we need the baryonyx. I want to do the swamp cave solo. And the best combo dino I can think of right now is me riding the berry and then having 2 frogs. So, but I wanted to check this easy part of the swamp. It's right near my base, but it just doesn't work. And I know I'm going to find 4 or 5 at the big wide part of the swamp right near the ocean. So we're going to fly down there right now as soon as I get back. And I found 4 or 5 today, but level 15, level 60. I think I got a level 80, but for the particular job I need, I'm looking at a 130 plus with a minimum Mastercraft saddle on it. That swamp cave is just... I like the snow cave better. Wow, that thing is big. And he's got me. And I got a leech on me, so we're going to have to get our fireplace down. Deal with that. I'm going to get out of here before I start getting that going. We got a campfire on us, but no wood, but that's easily resolved. And this guy tends to throw off my shooting. I don't know, you know. It's nice when you have a partner, they can pick it off, but solo like this, we're just going to be jumping on a campfire. First step is to get the hell out of this swamp. Yes, he's sucking out stamina, I would think. Not the best place to be out of stamina. Baryonyx is the little guy. You're going to see some. They're kind of thin. They look a little like an iguanodon. They're outstanding in the water. They're deadly, and they're murderous. I've never tamed one without a trap, though. The one I shot at yesterday, after 2 darts it ran, and these things are lightning fast. They're dangerous. It's the reason, one of 2 reasons why it's not the best idea to go rolling with your raft in the swamp. I'm just in a little trouble here. If I'm going deeper into the swamp, I'm in trouble. I gotta get out of the swamp, and like now. Love those gloves for that. Awesome. I'm gonna chew through food and all kinds of crap if I don't get this guy out. Yeah, I've gotta go this way. And I've been looking for a baryonyx for 2 days. I've killed at least 30 in the past 2 days. I did get a 135 Sarco yesterday. I got a 135 frog yesterday. Today I got a dung beetle and another 135 frog. And that one, the new 135 frog I tamed with kibble, so that was excellent. But the baryonyx has been elusive. Now, if you're bright, yeah, I mean, as you wish, man. There'll be a lot of materials to get because I'm going to be murdering everything in sight. But I'm telling you, man, I'm on foot in the swamp. You're going to need either a good dino or you're going to want to bring some serious gun action with you, because where I'm going is all out war at all times. It might as well bring like a similar kit to you bring with a cave. I know I am, except I have my shitbox sniper. Alright, we'll get a fire down here to at least get rid of this crap, as he's kind of causing me some issues. Light that fire with a shotgun. I'll be anxious to get down there to at least see something, because you know, right now it blows. And I just don't think berries spawn here. You might catch one the odd time, but there we go. Now this is what's awesome. Oh, okay, no, let's light it on. I like the way that my guy's tough enough. Oh no, you can't pick it up. Oh yeah, you can. My guy's tough enough to pick up a fire. I doubt your character's that tough. You know, Husker. Only that's the real deal there. Got to be rank 103 to pick up a lit fire. Got to be even higher rank to find your freaking Argent that you parked right near the edge of the swamp that somehow lost. You're an idiot. He's over there though. I parked him on a rock. I just can't remember on which side anymore. I think he's right up here. Can't be. I parked him right near the edge, didn't I? Do the old. No, I can't. I need that sleeping bag. Got one of those yesterday, but just a 105. No real need for it. Whose bags are these? Are these my bags from earlier on? Alright. So, where's my bird? He was up there. Not great. He's on passive. This is not a good situation now. No Argent, it's gonna be a long walk, man. My enemies. Oh, I don't have my stuff in. Hate those friggin' things. Had problems with them yesterday. Today I'm not playing though. Stim juice. Don't even want to go in the swamp without stim juice. Or stim berries as a minimum. This is not adding up with the bird. I mean, let's just make sure you didn't get killed, but I would have been given a message. There's when I was killed, and nothing's been killed since. This really stinks. That I'm pretty certain, unless those are sleeping bags from earlier. And I parked on the other side, so let's go find out. I sure as hell don't recall, but I must have. And I was here earlier today, and I think I did forget my sleeping bag. So let's just hope the Argent's over there. We know he wasn't killed. He could have tanked damage all day, and I would have seen hit points from quite a distance. So it's just a matter of Biggs being derpy, and up since early this morning, no sleep, and not a lot of sleep, and on my second stream of the day. So we'll have to get our rhythm going, and just getting a little desperate about finding this baryonyx. Yeah, that's what I figured. We'll leave him there so we can get our. Look at the weather since I've started. It's just been rain, fog, and bullshit. Sorry about my language. Alright, we're gonna head off to the better part of the swamp here. Use the button to see time. You can see the tame markers through walls. Sounds greasy, but that's a great idea. I like it. I learned a couple new things today, actually. It just keeps coming in. Okay, well, you wanna... Let's go. Time to head off, man. We got bigger. We just can't work here anymore. Biggs around, flies around. We gotta go to where the action's at. It ain't here. So, we'll head over to that. Hey, if you want some action, Husker, and you feel like shooting it up, I'm gonna be at about 80-50 here. There's a little rock I park my Argent on. It's a greasy, dirty place, I'll tell you. I highly recommend stim berries, at least 100 or 2. I use stim juice. Med brew if you got it. If you don't, that's okay. And a significant amount of ammunition. And yeah, that's the only way I know of to get over there. We'll get our boots and stuff back on. It's hot, but you will get a lot of stuff because I can't handle the weight of picking up everything I kill, and I waste everything around me relentlessly, especially because of my permanent newfound blood feud with every Titan boa on the map. Yesterday I was doing like kind of a gimped up derpish stream. I was unprepared and just messing around, and boy did those Titan boas get the best of me. Just got wrecked, and I kept saying, I should have stim berries, but who cares? And like one after the other, knocked out. And even today, spam the stim berries. I was being attacked from all fronts. I'm trying to run away, and I get stuck in the dead Sarco's tail. Spamming the stim berries, 2-3 Titan boas, no, couldn't do it. Had to bring both my Argents. I died, so I had to restart back at my other raft. My Argent's getting wrecked because I always keep him on passive because I don't want him flying around. My hope is I'll get there in time. Argent lost a little over half his health because the Titan boas don't do a ton of damage, you know. Get all the way back there with my second Argent, put him on aggressive, try and get... Oh, we almost got in there. Hey man, just saying hi, I was passing by. That's Aoshin doesn't talk much. Good enough. I always get nervous. You need anything? I got a bit of extra stuff in my bird if you want. Maybe some narco juice? Yeah. I want to chat, no problem. Just leave a gift and roll out. So what was I saying? Yeah, so both the Argents got in the fight. I tried to go in on foot to get my stuff back. Didn't work out. So both the Argents get in the fight, and, you know, we ended up, that's the only way I could get it done. Clear the area, get my stuff back. That was the only real loss of the day, and it was no loss. Then we got a dung beetle and a couple deaths there, or one, because I was cocky. When I do caves alone, I'm super cautious, you know. Lean back, stick back, but this is a cave I'm not that familiar with, and I was just going too fast. I walked around a corner. It was spider webbed me, and everything else hit, and we were low on supplies. There was a couple guys with me. I had to share a lot of the stuff I had. Well, after that one kill, though, I straightened it out fast, man. I wasn't playing after that. I got cautious, slowed down, and we're gonna go do a pretty tough cave. As soon as we spend at least an hour trying to find a baryonyx, I'm going to go do a cave that I'm not that used to. That's pretty tough, but we're going to be bringing out the big guns for that. I mean, my secondary, as some of you know, that stream got erased because it was just too bad. It's too terrible, too much death and destruction. But I lost my baby of all babies yesterday, falling into a pit. I was talking to Right Said Red here on the right side. I'm walking in a cave that's full of pitfalls. I didn't just fly by the swamp, did I? No, it's up further ahead. I'm walking in a cave that's full of pitfalls while chatting and looking over there, and I just walked right into a hole, and that was it. Yeah, that's what got me earlier, but then I was short on everything, short on sleeping bag. I kind of rolled down in a rush, you know, and the plan was we're going to the easiest cave to get the dung beetle. There wasn't one in there. The other night I'm in there, there's like 6. So we're going to the easiest cave to get the dung beetle, not one. So, you know, turned into a big burn. So we went to a slightly harder one, and we all got our beetles. The job got done, but not the easiest. Just made a mistake. Just walked down a blind corner, man, and as soon as I turned to the right, everything was on me. Oryx, you name it. Onyx, whatever. Onyx, spiders, scorpions, and Dilos. No, maybe no Dilos, but that was pretty much the setup. I'm going to change up the game this time. I usually go in on the center there off, and I park my Argent up on that rock. But this time we're going to come in on the left side. A little bit of a Raptor and Titan Bow issues here. It's a bit tougher to get the parking spot I like, but we're going to work from here. The one epic way to screw this up is to get into the middle and not be ultra careful. Get the Argent up on this thing here. That's a great parking. This is a great spot. I can even maybe get my sleeping bag right on here. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't normally bring a sleeping bag out here, but too many times of flying back on the second bird, and I just kind of learned my lesson. Just bring the gear to do it right. And like I said, you know what the best way to don't do a berry like this. The best way to tame a berry is pick one up with your Argent and bring it to a trap. But that's boring, and you know, we're going to do it on adventure style, and we're going to tame it right here in the swamp, if we can get it. Now, at some point, we'll have to abandon that concept and just do it, right? I should bring narco juice with me. It may not work out the way we want it to. What happens is, after 2 rounds, this berry's going to run, and it's going to run a lot faster than I can. And unless we get it into a wall or something, we're going to have a problem. This is a hot spot for snakes, but it's nice and open. I can at least see. Where you get surrounded by 4 or 5 snakes here in no time. And they'll come up on you. This is head on a swivel section. There they are. You see it? I don't see them in the long grass. There's one. There's a few now. Scrap the reload. We'll get that shotgun up. Once they knock you out, man, it's over. You just get eaten. Look at them all. Everywhere. And you just can't see them. No one's in danger close. It's just such a time. This is like, it feels to me like the worst spot for them too. You got this bastard. All these things that knock you out. Once you're knocked out, you're done. It's menacing. Yet no sign of the baryonyx yet. I don't mind the Titan bows in a cave because there's not you don't get encircled by them. They're like coming from one direction usually. One good thing about swamp I was saying yesterday, you got prime meat in abundance. What are you running from? See, like just no luck with the berries. I'll give it to tonight. After that, tomorrow, I gotta go to Rag and get one. I can't keep putting it off. I gotta get in there on that swamp cave. Once this stream's over, I gotta do 3 caves back to back for the tutorial series on YouTube. So, you know, I got a lot of work to do. I don't have time playing around, spending all day looking for a berry. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say somebody was in here eating and taking all my berries away. We got the right conditions. I mean, it's sunny. I can see. We're in the clearing. We're gonna have to start cutting into the swamp. Definitely. There's one. All right. First one we've seen yet. 15. Standard. It's about average. I don't like swimming in here. It's piranha madness plus the snakes. I don't know, the redwoods, I think the redwoods is tougher than the swamp because the things are fast. You got the terror birds, the allosaurus, some other deadly bastards that just come at you, but the swamp's definitely like that kind of stuff, you know? The swamp's definitely dangerous. Stuff jumps out at you. I gotta get out of this water. I gotta be able to shoot. These guys aren't bad though. They'll grab you, but they just get wrecked once they grab you. As long as you stay calm, they're not too bad. Oh, yo, what up, Drake? I just passed one, actually. But I gotta deal with this right away. There was one just up over here somewhere, but I gotta get... The snakes are... They're my arch friggin' nemesis. I've died too many times because of them. Yeah, there's a couple ways to get them, right? You go up to the hidden lake where Husker lives. You get on a farming dino. Where you are. You're up at the hidden lake, right, Drake? Are you... You're metal. All you do is get on your trike or your iguanodon and farm the plants around the water, man. You'll pick them right up. But you can't pick them up by hand. Not in that section. Something big's behind me. Yeah, you'll have no problems there. Just work your way around there, that lake, you'll pick them up. But you can't, like I said, those ones won't pick up by hand. The flowers themselves, I don't think, grow around there. I just walked by one, but you'll know when you see it. It's the only thing that looks like that. It's red and yellow. But you're looking for the seeds out of the ground, whereas you can also pull the seeds out of a flower. I'm looking for the elusive, at this point I'm calling it the elusive, level 130 plus baryonyx, and just had no luck on this job. Part of the game, part of the thrill. One of the things I like about Ark is you spend two friggin' days dying and trying to find a baryonyx, and then when you do get one, you're pretty happy. But then we have the extreme challenge of getting that friggin' baryonyx knocked out. Because it's fast as F. Yeah, sure, Parasaur farm. I'm a trike guy. But your parasaur farms berries, if I'm not mistaken. I'll tell you what, I tamed a very first time I played this game way back in officials. I tamed 2 parasaurs. I was so happy. Look at me run around. It got wrecked instantly. I never bothered taming another parasaur after that. But that's an essential animal in PvP. It has an alarm system, and you can name it. So you would name it like first floor, back left, northeast corner. And then when that alarm goes off, you know you got trouble in the northeast corner. And back when I was using it, didn't have all those features. It didn't have the honk feature. Didn't have the stamina thing. So, it wasn't so good. They just made it a lot better. And now it's a pretty good dino now. And an alarm system like that in PvP is key. People are living in huge bases. You wouldn't know that you were being attacked. You'd see damaged wall, right? Well, which wall, like? So that parasaur really solves that problem for you. Yeah, good. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You're stacked now. The grind on those is the fertilizer and the crop plots. The flowers are no problem. You need large crop plots. Quite a bit of mats go into that. You need fertilizer, so you're going to either want to tame your dung beetle, or to start with, get your compost bins up, thatch and poo mix. You're going to need a phleomia, whatever the hell you want to call it. Crap almighty, man. At least today I saw a bunch of low-level ones. Better get we're going to have to go. We're going to work our way slow back to the Argent and fly through, see what we can find. I just don't like bringing the Argent in here. Those capros knock you right off it. And I not only got my body and fight to deal with, but these guys just, they don't have any right to live around me. Yesterday I'm trying to knock out this Sarco or something. And not only do the Pegomastics, there's 2 Pegomastics and one of those birds. I lose all my trank darts, all my food. Luckily I had some backup trank arrows for my crossbow, or I would have been screwed. And I didn't even realize. I thought my gun was misfiring. Someone on the stream was like, "No, man, they stole your darts." I was like, "Those greasy." Yesterday was a tough battle because I was doing everything backwards, right? It wasn't any harder than it was today. It was just like this, but I didn't have the right stuff. I was unprepared and just being a douche. So we took heavy losses. Once I stopped streaming, I think I spent the next 4 to 5 hours replacing what I had wasted. And I went on a vengeance kill at the end of it all just to kill all the Titan bows I could find. And probably chewed another 250 ammo doing that. So it's been a lot of ammo grinding lately. Ghillie suit grinding. I lost that good sniper rifle, so I had to get a bunch of mats to repair my older one. Really? I mean, today at least I was seeing some friggin' baryonyx. This is madness. So a waste. Yesterday I would have been shooting those, but that's literally a waste of bullets. I'm going to keep it a little tighter today. Yeah, that's great. Get those in the ground as soon as you can, and what you can do... Here, look. This is what the actual flower looks like. These ones you can pick by hand. I think you find them in the redwoods, but you definitely find them in the swamp. And there's 38 just like that, right? So they're high yield, but I don't need these. I already got mine set up, but I like to stash them. You never know if I expand when I got to get the Rexes going. Wow, what a rough go on this baryonyx. You know why? Because I desperately want it. Yesterday when I came, I was like, oh, I'll tame a Sarco or a frog or a baryonyx, right? So that's like you got a lot to choose from. You're bound to find something. Yeah, if you get those plant seeds up, Metal, what's going to happen is what I did when I set up shop there, I had my little gates up, get my plant seeds up away from the beaver dams. And then if I ever got in a fight I couldn't win, because I was way lower level than you. I was setting up there like level 40. If I ever got in a fight I couldn't win, I'd just run back to the plants, and combined with my pike, I could get the work done. Don't have a clue. My origin's not far from the front edge near the ocean. Just make sure I'm at least going in the right direction. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, a theory. Don't want one of those today. I've lost my way. Maybe a little lower on ammo soon. Switch to shotgun for a while. Unreal. Never, at least today I saw 5 or 6 here. There's literally 0. And if someone really did just to mess with me, knowing I was going to get it, came and killed all the baryonyx, they should be respawning like crazy. So it's not like that scam's gonna work. Oh, 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 there we go. Something's chasing me though. Yep. Nice time to reload. Awesome. I don't think we need medical brew. Now where's that? Oh geez, he's there. Man, he came up fast. See how fast those things are? Oh, for Christ's sake. I just can't stand them. I can't stand them. They're always getting in my way. And they're relentless. You know, sometimes there's 7 or 8 of them around you and you can't even move. And it puts you to sleep in the swamp. Now, where did my berry go? Okay, he's just chilling there. Another Titan boa. Level 15 female, was it? Is that what I saw? I gotta be sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. Yeah, flame home, yeah. Being a coward, man. Get in there. Help your friend out. Yeah. Useless. Something we dealt with the shotgun to save sniper rounds. They're so quick. They're unbelievably fast. Bugs feast on that. One day I'd like to find that Argent, but as long as we're lost, at least we don't know exactly where it is. At least we're going to see more berries, hopefully. There's only so long you last out here. 45 shotgun rounds will be a good bit, but that's not really enough. The only way to really find my way back is to go to the ocean, but I'd like to go to the ocean through the swamp. So we're right close to the edge here. I think my bird's probably just around here, but probably up around here somewhere. Tough times. We'll get there. And yeah, Husker, I don't know if you're still here, but I gotta go run after this. If I know I'm not giving up yet on finding it, but if I don't find it very soon, there's the upper south cave I've got to practice in and learn the map better. And I'm going to be heading down there for a slow roll murder everything. So if you're into that, you're more than welcome to join me. It's a tough cave. Throwing a cheap shot out here at you, Husker. Always trying to push my YouTube videos. If I got a video, pardon me, that tells you how to do it, I'll just be like, yeah, just check the YouTube. They are good videos, though. They are good videos. You gotta be slanging, man. You gotta be hustling all the time. Nah, you don't really be. I'm mostly having fun, obviously. I do like making the tutorial videos because you don't have to. My tone in this is like I'm pretty amped up. Actually, I'm having an exciting day and things have been going well, so I'm enthusiastic. But when you're live, you got to make sure you're in the right mood for it. You know, the tutorial videos I do not have Sarco eggs for sale. Sorry. Okay, I gotta move. I can't type in here. That's death. I hear that, Titan Boa. So yeah, with the tutorial videos, I kind of slow the pace down a little bit. It's a little more laid back, you know. So yeah, I do like the pace of the tutorial videos as well. Yo, what up, Dino? Oh man, Titan Boa kibble, that stuff's like, I ain't giving that up for nothing, really. That kibble's hard to come by. Alright, we're gonna get the bird and fly through, do a quick pass, and then I think I'm off to do that to warm up and just study that cave a little bit. Because, I don't know, man, I only got so much patience for this. I think I've got to go to Rag to get this. And in all honesty, I think, because it's so important, we're going to have to bypass and go with the trap idea. I think that, you know, if I found a few of them, because imagine now if I find a 130 and I can't knock it out after 2 days of searching, that's going to be kind of upsetting. But we're going to take one last look and just hope we get lucky on the last draw. Titan Boa kibble's hard to come by. Titan Boa farms are a headache. They used to not be tameable. The way you used to have it do it in the old days, you find a place like the swamp where the Titan Boa spawn, and you build a thing where they basically like a traditional like old school fish trap or lobster trap, and they'd crawl in and they couldn't get out, and then you'd have to pass by all the time looking for kibble. It's quite funny. That's the way it used to have to be done. They finally made it tameable. And what's hilarious is it wasn't tameable, but they made the kibble for it kind of important, you know. I love Wildcard, I love Arc, but like, yo, get your heads out of your asses. Oh no, we need those bags. Well, anyways, we need him to get up and get them. Coming this week, bud? You stuck in the rock? Let's go. You can do it. Inches away. Burning a lot of food in there. We'll pick up our beds, toot around, see if we can find one of these bad boys. Down to the nitty gritty. Just didn't see any. This is becoming a bit of a job, man. Trying forever to find them. There's no luck. Don't want that Argent to touch the water. Oh no. Get up, buddy. You can do it. That's it. I was legit stuck between two trees, though. I mean, a real animal could have, like, squished itself and got through, but what's going on over here? I was just storing that there. Can I borrow your trap? I mean, this is unheard of. I killed 4 or 5 here today in a short period of time. Shouldn't say unheard of. There's no surprises in Ark. Meanwhile, this kibble's rotten. I mean, it lasts a long time. I shouldn't worry about it. I like my stuff in the fridge, man. What the heck's that guy's having sex with a tree, I think. That's it. I mean, we're talking dry swamp. The swamp's been cleaned. Could have brought some stuff to at least tame a snail, but it's like I'm still stacked with cementing paste at the moment. It's not mega priority. Baryonyx is mega priority, so I can take it out and wreck shit with it to rank it up, melee health, and so on. The swamp's huge. You know? So there's a lot of ground to cover. And Rag would probably get a 145 in less than 10 minutes, that's the thing. But I don't have any structures or base out there. I got nothing out there. So it's not just getting to Rag. It's getting at least something down. You know, pretty serious. But I mean, I got most of it I can bring with me. I got a lot of backup structures there built up. And so I you know, I can bring a lot with me. Oh, there we got one. Sweet. Just what I was looking for. You gotta kill that 20 for sure. Sarko's looking pretty busy. Where's that 20 gone at? There he is. Best idea is have that gun drawn. I like to have the sword drawn when I get on the bird, so when I get like knocked off by a raptor, my sword's already out. Pro tip number 300. Whoops. Pro tip: jump off your bird a bunch of times. That sword running backwards I find highly effective against raptors. This is a deep search with no luck. No wonder I found 135 frogs easy enough. There's tons of them. Should have held out for a 150. No snakes up there. Damn tight boys. Well, you know, we'll cruise at the swamp side, ocean side. Sometimes they end up out there swimming around a little bit. I almost always see them around this bay area. Almost always. What kind of word is almost always anyways? I guess that's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Almost always just can't happen. How can there be always and almost? Many times I see them around here. Almost never? That kind of makes no sense either, does it? Should we start analyzing words? Is that what we should be doing? I need red for... Oh boy. There's another one. Now we're at least finding some, so things have improved. Level 10. It keeps getting better. And there's no good place to get off my bird around here, really. Let's see if we can get it. I just don't want to get off there. Croc's after me. We do need to kill that level 10, though. I mean, ideally. Make the job go better. Where'd he go? Okay, we'll go for a little. See if we can snipe him from all the way here, maybe. I don't know. Is it that? I don't think so. It's a waste of sniper rifle. Tough times, man. Tough times. Where is this fucking guy, huh? pick him up, I guess, and drop him somewhere where I can kill him. Oh boy, Capro got me. Now I'm in deep trouble. No beds down either. Can't get my shotgun out. Wow, is there ever a lot of problems here? Why did I know that was a horrible idea? Can't do nothing. Almost dead. That sucked. That stupid baryonyx level 10. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid too. Like going all the way back, you know? All to get that 10 out of the water. And I didn't see those capros at all, and then, you know? And I wasted a lot of medical juice I spammed that I had no time to kick in. And they just stunned the crap out of me. There was just too many of them. I'll have to go get that stuff back though. We're not letting that slide. A bit of a flight. Bit of a headache. This baryonyx starting to become a bit of an issue, and I think Ragnarok is the only solution. You know, and I scooped him. I think I scooped 3 capros and God knows what else with them. It was a slightly dangerous maneuver, but I mean, those capros were pretty well. I don't know if you guys saw them, but I did not see those capros there at all. And it's a bit of a trip, you know. Like it's a quarter of the map. Getting down there. And we gotta kill everything, get our stuff back, which won't be a big deal. I got a couple guns in here that'll clean those bums up pretty quick. And get our bird back, and hopefully that bird's on passive, right? So he could be taking a lot of damage right now. Or he hopefully flew up in the air. We'll see. And in that case, you know, we might head right to the cave from here. Because I got, oh no, we can't. We don't have enough medical brew for that. So I'm going to have to head back to base, gear up, and then we're going to go do that cave up. I'm just about at the end of my rope with these baryonyx. Especially since we could do this the easy way on Rag, you know. It's debatable at this point, like I was saying, because it's been so difficult to get it. The best maneuver might be to trap it. And normally I'd bring my raft over there and just park it and be gold. But my raft took a couple whale hits. I think 2 whale hits. And it hasn't been repaired yet. I don't know. And it's not a raft, it's the motorboat. I think it takes 10 shots or something, but I just don't want to chance it. And what if an alpha whale hits it? I don't know the damage that does. So I'm a bit nervous to be bringing that guy out. That's for sure. Now it's back to a recovery operation. We've lost the initiative! We've lost the initiative! We sure have. We'll be back on that shortly. It's no big deal to recover the body. Everything helps. For the kind of jobs we've been doing for the past, for today, 3 deaths total isn't terrible, you know. The cave one, there's no excuse for that. The one earlier today in the swamp with the Titan bows, I don't know, that was a tough one. And that battle right there, I mean, the mistake maybe was wasting the med juice, and I knew I wasn't gonna. I should have, instead of spamming the med, just fired the gun. Actually, I probably could have maybe got out of that. That would have been better. I think that would have been better, because the med juice takes a while to kick in anyways, and how many did I just waste, right? Probably 7 or 8. That's easy to make though. I don't mind to waste that. I got enough to last me the night tonight. Maybe. I'm pretty low on it. And that cave I'm doing is tough. I'm going to need some, for sure. But we'll have to see. We may have to brew a little bit of that before we go. We'll check that out and look into it. Oh, no, it's a iguanodon, eh? Yeah. Is that? That's an iguanodon, I'm pretty sure. Is this that level 45 pterodon that's been flying here since yesterday? I'll tame one of those if it's a 145. I just don't use pterodons anymore. CF flyers with the Argents, man, forget about it. This thing's got everything I need. Alright, first thing we gotta do is get our bird back. That's priority number 1. Get him to safety. Let's go. Then we're gonna go get our body. And the Baryonyx is guarding it, so you know what? Let's fight with both these Argents, clean things up, and then get our body. Dangerous place to be messing about, I'll tell you what. Get pulled off again by that Capro. Nice clear landing spot here. Insta snakes, come on, I hear you, where are you? These aren't really fighting Argents, eh? There's a croc in there right next to my body. I'll clear up these trees as best I can. This can get ugly, this kind of, because either both my birds are here now. If I die, I got a pterodon to bring out, but you know, when does it end? I don't feel like doing 6 rescue ops for 1 death, do I? Feels like I can jump off now. Oh no, there's another Capro. No weapons to defend against it. Need to get the fuck out of here. Gotta reassess. Where are you, buddy? Let's go. Get out of there. You ain't coming out. I don't want to fight that. Let's go. Move it. I don't feel like fighting that circle anymore. Boom! Back home. I didn't know you were gone, Drake. But good you're back. We've given up on the Baryonyx thing. We just can't find a good one. So we're going to go to Ragnarok tomorrow and do that. I have a cave that I've been looking at doing for that tutorial series. That's actually by your request. So thanks for that. I've been having a hell of a fun time doing them. But I need to go explore that cave a little bit first and nail it down a little better than I know it. So I'm going to be going in there, gunned up, armed to the teeth, and we're going to go waste a bunch of crap in there. As soon as I get back to base. And that's a lot of the flying back and forth today. I find it can be a bit tough on the hands. I don't know, I press my buttons way harder than I need to, you know. I should relax a little bit. It's this guy, the sergeant's not quite that fast, so that's a bit problematic. Not the other one. I gotta mix it up and do both, man. I don't know if you're still there, Husker. I missed that question. I absolutely prefer the other one, but due to the 24-hour exclusive rules, I have to use. You have to do YouTube lives as well. Mix it up. But undoubtedly, the other one's better. And you know, maybe I should bounce on there for the cave. But you know, I like to do them both. It was great. Before you're an affiliate, you can stream to both live at the same time, and that was fantastic, you know. But as soon as you're affiliate, Twitch has their 24-hour exclusive. So you know, if the video's decent, like today's video was pretty damn good. I put an alarm clock for 24 hours, and I'll put that one up on the tube tomorrow when the timer's out on it. So to answer that question, about an hour after you, 48 minutes after you asked it. That's why we're not using the other one, because we were on the other one all day. I did 3-4 hours on it during the day. It's the same plan maybe for tomorrow. Daytime on the other one and nighttime on this one, or maybe mix it up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It all depends on how the day goes and how the day starts. I get up at bed around 10 or 11. My plan is to be streaming by like noon or 1, and I never make it. I think today got put, okay, by 2, okay, by 3, and then finally I think I got on at 4. And it's for a number of reasons. Number 1 is usually just messages and people, you know, there's situations that got to be worked out and stuff, so lots to do there. Whoa, gamma 45? What? I think 6 is the max anyways. Yeah. That was looking more like a gamma 4 situation. Couple minutes from home here, and then off to the upper south cave, which is a bit of a headache solo, but doable. But I have a very weird goal this time. There's a deadly pool you can swim to, and no, it's not bright to do it. You're better off on the shortcut. And the problem is the pool's narrow, so I'm not going to be able to use my grappling hook to do like on the other pools. I go in, get the dinos all amped up, and then grapple right out of the water and shoot them all from the ceiling. But that plan's not going to work with this one. I want to get in there and see if I can kill every dino in that water and actually swim it. So, yeah. You know what's cool is there's those neat little flat spots, Drake, that overlook things. I mean, I'd start small and away from those beaver dams for now. You don't want to screw up the beaver dam spawns. You definitely want those spawns. But as a long-term plan, man, I had a cool base there. Whew, that finger's cramped up. I hope my Argent's coming. Ay, ay, ay. We'll have to get that straight. The cave is less finger movement though, because I'm just moving slowly in there. But I'm getting a cramp. Man. I need I gotta get a medical out on this field here. What do you call them? Doc! Medic! I need somebody. Fuck, that's a bat, man. I can really feel that. Yesterday too, a lot of BS play yesterday, so I'm flying back and forth, all panicked, pushing the buttons too hard, and that's how it goes. Almost there. Whew. I'll put some ice on it. Some duct tape. Wrap that thing up in duct tape. Maybe I should go to the sports store, like special sports medicine place. Be like, look, man. Like, oh, you playing basketball? Or no, WSAD, bud. WSAD. Okay, come over here, pal. Can't have you floating around like that. I don't like that kind of disorganization. Bigs around, flies around, has disciplinary issues. There's no question. The cave dino, I've been riding him a lot more, and he's much better. He listens real good. So there you go. Now, we'll have to park it here for just a minute, guys. We're gonna step away for a second. I will be right back. We're gonna go hit that cave up. I gotta do some finger yoga here. Get this thing straightened up. It is not good, but we'll shake it off. Figure it out, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll wait for this friggin' night and rain to pass, and yeah, hang in there. Short commercial break, which my channel isn't monetized, so you won't get any commercial breaks, but talk amongst yourselves. Coffee talk. Just when the rain stops. Just when the rain stops. I was happy yesterday because it was raining all day in real life. And, you know, I spent my whole summer sitting at this computer, literally. Did not make it to my cottage once, which is terrible, but it is what it is, and it's what I'm doing, and I love every minute of it. Every minute. Except the Dark Wars, August 1st to 7th. That was a horrible time. So yeah, we're going to switch out this gear because this is GIMP stuff. Get the cave, double check the cave bird, make sure we got everything we need. Put the kibble back in the fridge. I like to stay organized, guys. I know it takes a little extra time, but staying organized is a big part of what I do. Broken stuff will go in the smithy. Wait, you're going to see all the stuff I broke today. Oh. So I think that can all go. It sucks that I can't get the... Yeah, so, you know, it's kind of boring, but I just got to put things at least off in the smithy that don't belong in this bird, and then later when I'm not online, I'll get rid of that. Some of this stuff is going to be repaired and replaced anyways. Can't use it much. I don't care about the berries. They can rot. But the thatch fiber wood, that's, you know, you get a little bit every time and you keep it, and all of a sudden you got a lot more of it. The rare flowers I definitely need for recipes. The rest we can leave there. And we're raring to go. This is kind of my dump stuff smithy. Dumped a bunch. Look at that. That's from today's excursions. A little bit of repair jobs there. That organic polymer is going to come in handy for that job. Only the kibble's got to go away proper. Because I only got 6. I got no more. As mentioned, probably close to 500,000 times at this point. The huge egg farm I had built is no longer existing. So, you know. Whoops, we don't have nothing. These boxes are useless. We want the kibble box. Gotta stay focused. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's a mirage. Scheming on the thing, now it's sabotage. Alright, we're gonna need some more brews. We got special brews for caves, and this cave's nasty. I'm gonna be alone. Let's just hope that we do have some medical brews. Yes, we don't need 35 though. Gonna want some Fokia Fria for the warmth. 24 is too many. 12 is enough. Keep what we don't need in the fridge because this stuff does spoil. And we got to keep it in the exact same order I always carried in. This is the expensive stuff here. The big time. The big time. This was, I'm not even going to tell you how many hours to get that. And the ingredients required are intense. As far as ghillie suits go, I don't have much exciting actually, but the sniper in here and the guns are what makes the day. Get that geared up now, so all we gotta do when we get there is put down sleeping bags. I don't know what happened to my salt. If I don't have any more left in here, there we go. We'll take at least 2. Buy us some time. Salt's pretty cheap and easy to make. Gotta go to Rag or Scorch to get it, but it rots fast. That kind of bothers me. 15-20 minutes, you know, I'm on these caves for an extended period of time. Bring a little bit more with us. And it stacks in 6, you know? That's swag, I'll tell you right now. I would love to see a 2-hour timer on that, or a 1 hour. That's one thing I don't enjoy about it. I did do a run recently, so I've got a full vessel. Oh my god, how many times am I going to make the same mistake here? Come on now. Anyone want to see me bounce off an Argent for an hour? Best fucking stream of my life, man. Yeah. Oh, great. Thank God. Is that Ascendant? Oh, Primitive. Oh, boy, that would have been awesome. Alright, that's the secondary, my second sniper. It's now my first sniper, thanks to the losses yesterday. So, Cave Kit is always ready for bear. Lots of good stuff in there. We shouldn't have this in here. Obviously missed that on cleanup. Plenty of ammo. The sword. Gonna need this guy up here. We'll put there for now. And the single most important tool for me in any cave is that bad boy right there. With at least in this cave, probably take 20, 30 grappling hooks because we're gonna have to waste a bunch trying to find that hole I can never find. But this time we're gonna memorize where it is. The reason we're doing this cave is because it's on the list of tutorial caves, and I've only been in it a couple times. It's over at 68.2, 56.2. The pack. It's the upper south. And yeah, it's a hard one to find. It's kind of in the bushes. It's going to be extra fun to find if we just catch a little fog and rain right when we get there. That's going to be perfect. Very, very helpful. Just what we need. And I fluked out and found it right away today. But that being said, I may not fluke out and find it right away right now. On that note, Drake, your first base ever that you built, that you sent a picture of on my Discord PM, was quite nice, quite impressive. My girlfriend built her first base on this map. She's been playing for 400 or 500 hours. Is there still a leech on me? I got a leech message. Sure as heck don't see one. On my bird, maybe? You got a leech on you? He may have a leech on him, right under there. Looks like it. We'll get that off at the cave. Poor bird. He does, too. Pretty sure you can handle that leech all day, but we'll happily get it off. The problem with burning it off, you don't get the blood. Get it off this guy, at least I'll get the blood. So where are we headed here? 68.56. So whoa, whoa. We want to nail the line at 68. Keep that thing, get that thing to stop moving. We need to get her climbing. We're a bit spun out here. We want to free 68. This will work. That's perfect. So she built her first base, and I was a bit shamed. It was amazing, and she never built anything before, and it was incredible. So if she ever plays again, which is, you know, maybe an hour or two a day, she's a big help though. Did that underwater cave with me, the first one, the easy one on the west coast, and that was very nice. So 68.56, we are pretty damn close. I do not believe it's down here, but maybe it is. Pretty good chance, actually. Definitely the other way. So definitely this path, I believe, is part of getting us there. Where are we at? 68. It's got to be right there. It is. Gorgeous. That's it. I should have seen the traffic jam. We had a couple Archons in here. And then it was great. We were running out of food, and Buddy had his dung beetle. And we're in a kind of a jammy spot with the world changing over. Buddy has dung beetle, and we're kind of running out of food. He went outside, cleared things up, started up a barbecue, you know, got the cookout going, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, at least this time we can't accidentally ride it. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get that leech off him. Poor guy. We should get some. Yeah, where's the blood from that? Nothing, eh? Odd. Boom. Get our bags down. Double check gear, and then we're on our way. We're gonna need a lot of sniper rifle for this. We're gonna definitely need to be making headshots. A couple real narrow tunnels where we get problems. Yeah, you're gonna have to place, you know, foundations for that. This is some weak ass ghillie here, that's for sure. It's not gonna be much good to us. Now we need some ammunition. Not as much water as I'd like, but I think there is water here. Get rid of this salt here on this side. A little snack. Get rid of our GPS, get our food in there. think we need all of it. Give it to another stack though. We're gonna be in here a while. Still, we'll stick with that. And we're gonna need a real butt ton of sniper rifle, that's for sure. Definitely gonna need a lot of ammo soloing it up in here. It's gonna be firing off a lot of rounds. The only way to stop spawns, there's a lot of ways, but building is the way. You know, fence foundations. That'll get rid of that for you. Alright, so 650, grappling hooks look good. We got enough weight to handle a little more. We're pretty high. No, we'll have to ditch a little bit. Let's get rid of some of this. Get rid of that. The shotgun ammo, we don't need as much of a sniper. I just can't sacrifice speed here, that's for sure. We're going to need it all. Let's get at least our grapple hook loaded. And here we go. So it's going to be a slow roll in here, just kind of exploratory. If we get the artifact, great. We'll see what we can do about clearing this water up. I need to check every corner, kind of memorize my way around. Clear up any leftover beds that belong to my tribe. So we'll try and remember, first turn was made left. See where that leads us. And we'll dip down a bit, and then we'll make the right turn and see if that leads to the same place. I believe it does. Oh no, careful, we don't want to rush into stuff like that. So we know where the left goes. Okay, that's going to go down there. Let's see where the right ends up. I think the right leads to a ledge. I think both paths lead downwards. Yeah, that's where we were before. So this is the right side we want to check out. Dimorph spinning. See that green there? That was odd. Did we leave a dung beetle behind? Did I tame two and leave one inside? That's possible. It's got to be something like that. No, we're back out. All right, good start. Quiet so far. Here you get a bit of issues with the onyx in tight batches in the tunnels. Like you turn this corner and all of a sudden you got problems. So we better slow it down a little bit here. Night, Drake. Take care, brother. See you next time. Hopefully tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I'll be doing the same thing, streaming on the two platforms. This might mix up, do this one during the day and the other one at night, I suppose. Here's our first little, and it looks like there's only one, but as soon as I shoot this guy, I bet you we get more. Yeah, this is the right side, leads to that cliff, which we just sneak down there and we're good. These things crit hit one shot every time. Ooh, he took two. Love that thin skin on them. And that'll work with even a low-end long neck. You'll get that kind of damage on it. A lot of action down there. Wow, he took off. It is Tuesday, Stubby Jack. You got that right. It's kind of stuff that gets you in this one, eh? Little bastards hiding around that corner there. I'll tell you what, this might be the end for me. I might not be able to... I'm walking wounded right now with this hand. A little whiskey might solve that, but I'm not a big liquor drinker. I do coffee during the day, and then if I gotta stream at night, I'll usually fire up a couple beers just to keep the momentum going. And then between the uppers in the morning and the downers at night, as far as the coffee and beer goes, it's pretty much watch TV time. Or in last night's case, get gear back. We'll have to fix all that. We'll have to fix all that ghillie tonight and stuff after this for sure. Loosen up. Stretch it out, man. They are hurting. Yesterday they were deep sore at the end of the night. Yesterday was a long day. A lot of typing during the day too, right? It's not just the game. It's before I even start to play sometimes I've done 3-4 hours of typing. And yes, I reload after every round because you just never know when those orcs will come at you. Look at all those my see. Oh boy, not a good place to pass out. Grind back 3 of those quick. Shotgun up. That's what I find difficult about this cave. Stuff just comes out of the walls, comes out of nowhere. These guys are stuck on the dead body. It's not bad. It kind of comes in handy in the snow cave, actually. You can pile them up and bottleneck everybody. And as I've always preached, when you're alone in here and all you got is guns, and even when you're on a dino, you want to know your escape route. Unquestionably. And I want that cleared in case I got to escape there. I need to know my retreating path because you do retreat. I don't care how big a tryhard or a hero you are, there's a pretty good chance when you're in here alone you'll be retreating. Let's reload our shotgun. You can't? Okay. It's all pretty useless usually. Stimberries though, if you forget, right? That's where you can get those. Like here, if I gotta pull back, look at that. So we're definitely gonna clear this spider out of the way. These are just those deadly corners in this cave. Imagine how much ammo you'd really waste in video games if you were reloading after every... Look at that. That is not cool. They would see into this guy too. We're going to be firing out probably 2 rounds and running. Waited too long. That's okay though. We're alright. Don't want to fall off that ledge. Shotgun's obviously not as effective as that sniper, but when they're that close in, the sniper's a little bit longer to draw right. You want a short barrel. Definitely. Forgot about him. He just burns right through all the armor I have too in one shot. Yeah, wow, you know? This is where I think there might have been problems earlier when I was with the boys. I just cut through carelessly because I was with the boys. Alone I'm tuned up and hyped up, you know? But when I'm with people sometimes I get a little careless. Which is the time you don't want to be careless because it's a little bit embarrassing. You're telling the boy, don't worry, you'll be fine, you don't need no gear, I got it all. And then you're the guy that dies, you know? Quite a humiliation. I'm wondering if I missed a explorer note somewhere in here. Down here I think there's another batch of those orcs as well. Someone's crying about the building there, but yep, welcome to Arc Building Mechanic. I just don't love the corners on this cave, I'll tell you what, man, they make me super nervous. Oh yeah, alright, there's an explorer note that I already have. I think it's just one of those times where it's too quiet, you know? Something's wrong, something bad's about to happen. Alright, well take care, Husker man. Good to see you. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be on the other one and this one tomorrow. as well. See if we have enough energy without... My finger's hurting pretty bad. I don't know how much longer I'm going to make it. I don't want to go down there yet. Let's check out this left side here. It's you know, it's a big cave. And look at that, I'm freezing cold. Let's get a Freya. Let's stock up. That's maybe better cave with fur. Undoubtedly. Maybe high-end ghillie would be okay. Nice little drop there. We could grapple hook down to that, but that is potential suicide. Sure is tempting though. Yeah, looks alright. Just a blue. Don't like dropping into things, honestly. It just makes me nervous, but this looks pretty clear. I'm pretty sure it was a waste of time. I ain't carrying no saddle out. You know, I don't need that weight. I don't need no Diplo saddle. But, I don't know, those apprentice cloth pants, that's tempting. But we're going to leave that for the next guy. Maybe someone's going to come in here and really need those. Now, can we get back where we were? This is the big question. I think it was up there. Well, it wasn't, but this will maybe get us to where we want to go. It's a tight spot. Reset dino stats. Not sure what that means, but I don't think so. We got ourselves up here. And I don't want to go all the way down yet. We're going to Spider-Man it over to this one. We may have to go down, but that water's a definite no-go. I'm absolutely not going in there. Spider-Man over to the other side here. And realistically, I need a ledge. That goes too bad. That's a loss. Wow, we got ourselves into a bit of a pickle. Oh, maybe not if we can get up to there. This is going to be sketchy. All right. We just use a lot of them though. I mean, is that where we came from, or what's going in here? I don't have a clue where I am, where I'm going, or what's going on. But that was kind of the idea. We're just coming in here to mess about, maybe learn a little bit about the cave. This looks like where I kind of came from, though, so that's not bad. Thank God, too, because I don't think I could live without those apprentice pants. Now, in my generosity, I decided to leave that stuff behind, so. And the cold's a bit rough, but the Freya's got a heck of a fine timer on it. I'm kind of surprised I'm still seeing the ice cube, though. Here's where we can take the shortcut. Whoa. That's not the kind of guy you want to walk into by accident. At all. It's rare they're there, but he's there. So we'll get ready to run backwards and snipe the crap out of this dude. And hopefully he's lower level. Yeah. not serious. Worthless, in my opinion, to tame that on the island. Sleeps half the day, you're out in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden buddy passes out. You know, it's not ideal. The shotgun out for the close quarters here. And another explorer, no. Believe there's 3 in here, but that's something I'll have to figure out for fact before I run the tutorial. This is the deadliest water I've personally ever swam in. We were kind of going to try and mess around and see what the heck is that over there. See if we could clear out that lake, but the way my finger's feeling, I'm not so sure we're going to stick with that plan. It might be just to get the artifact and go situation. And I do want to nail down where that shortcut is anyways. I always seem to have a hard time finding it. It's like somewhere, you know, you get up in there somewhere. I remember someone telling me just go down and to the left or something, but I mean, some of the deadliest water you're ever going to go into around here. There's a lot of deadly water. This stuff's no good. This place looks pretty cool. And these I don't like because I can't grapple out of here real fast. I also don't have a scuba kit. I'm limited to how much oxygen I have. Where the heck's this going? This is like, we're going to have to turn back at, you know, half oxygen. Now I'm just getting, okay, no, we're going back. This does not look fun. If I can't grapple out, man, I'm in a tight spot, right? I'm going to be grappling up to a ceiling and still in the water. That just doesn't sound good to me. It probably goes to a pretty cool, like, drop or something in there, though. I would guess. I mean, they're not going to make me swim through death like that for nothing. That hurt the health. I mean, it's just the cold, so they're playing a toll. Got a drink of water though. Ice cold. Low on that stam stuff too. It's getting sketchy in here. We just don't. This is where I run into. I just don't know where that shortcut is. And there is a shortcut, and it gets you right to that. Right up to the artifact. And the last time I probably burned 20 hooks before I found it. And I was a little desperate getting back. Now it looks like it could be up there, but I thought I remember it being a much smaller. That could be nothing at all. And I really got to master this cave. I don't know, the other way to go is through the water, but I mean, nobody likes that swim. I'd bring scuba gear for it. And I just don't know how I'm going to lure all those dinos out, because once I alert them, I'll be low on oxygen and swimming back. It's going to be highly problematic. So let's see if we can figure out once and for all where this shortcut is, and then we'll call it a day. Now I know it's not off this side. I remember seeing the guy way up to the left over there. That it up there? That looks pretty tight, but let's check it out. We got 20 grapples left. Negative. That was a bit of a waste. Tell you what games I never liked. Tomb Raider. Why? I sucked at them. I always get lost, and those ones you can't. It's like finding stuff. You know, Donkey Kong Country though, that was baller. I gotta say, Nintendo GameCube, man. Donkey Kong Country, Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Some great games on that system. And Mario Kart on it wasn't that great though. Okay, so something like Spino 85 ain't bad, but I'm a 130 plus guy. If it's not 130 plus, I ain't coming out. Can't remember who I did this with the first time. I think it was Mimph. He knew exactly where that cave was. And that's the problem. You kind of go with other people as you don't. Well, me anyways. Lots of other people might pay attention, but let's get up here so we can get a better look. missed that completely. Took a lot of damage too. I might have to jump in the water and go heal up a little bit. Keep looking around. Seems so odd. I know back in the day materials weren't as common, so you come in here and farm, and I guess bringing a decent dino with weight, you could farm some stuff, but it seems odd to me to go in there and farm. Now, especially. If I don't find this hole soon, it's going to be upsetting. Is that it up there? Didn't we already checked that, didn't we? No, that ain't it. Let's do a real thorough search right from where we... When I was with the boys, one of them found it. And we made it. I had some troubles. It was a bit gimpy back then. Did it cross this way? Let's go down the steps and see. I remember seeing them off to the left of that area. That looks like, it just feels like it's the entrance, but I think we already checked up there. Yeah. And how many are we down to now? 17. Can we get off it? There we go. Should be more than enough. Let me find it within 10. I'm gonna check every crack. So yeah, I'd gotten frustrated and I was like, that's it, I'll just swim through the tunnel real fast. First minute, yeah, you're kind of okay, and then all of a sudden it's just this sarcos and stuff, like it's unmanageable. I like the way fog comes inside the cave, but I guess it would. I'm pretty close to calling it, just my fingers are so sore and I'm tired, and I just don't know where this is. I remember being down here, kind of looking for them, and I saw them to the left. Where's the central piece? So it was like, it felt like it was up around there somewhere. That's clear telescope you got, buddy. I guess it's homemade. Been up there twice. Oh, what's up that way? Nothing. Damn. Do I check Google like a freaking loser? No offense to people that check Google. I check Google for stuff all the time. But I give her upper, you know? Be a giver upper. Can't come all this way and not grab the artifact. I don't have a lot of this artifact. I think I have one in storage and one in my trophy case, so I do need more. Right, take another free up pretty soon. Well, I guess we are going to go ahead and check Google. I don't have a clue. I'm like, I maybe retrace my steps one more time. So those guys are already there, or one of them is. I'm dead, so I come down from here. It said something about, remember where the artifact is? Go down. So I didn't go down. I went out this way, and then I saw him. And I went down to that central piece, which is there. I thought I saw him off to the left. I was down here looking for him. And I looked left and saw him. If I do find it myself, I'll always remember where it is. It's the first time I've actively looked for it. Oh, wait a minute. I was at the wrong main piece. So this is the piece I looked over to the left and saw him. Maybe. Safe down there. I'll get out just to you at least. Well, I'm gonna do it. Forget about it. So we'll call that the secret entrance. To the artifact in the lower south, upper south cave. I don't even want a guide, I just want like a picture of that. Definitely won't be watching a video. May just get out of here. I'm beat. This isn't gonna have it. Wow, I'm not really in the mood to look for that. It sounds like more work than this. And it goes against a lot of what I stand for as a player. Well, I think we're leaving either way. Well, might as well try the original plan, which was to try and kite all the dinos out of the swim tunnel. Which is going to be next to impossible. Can use the grappling hook. This is death. So you'd think it would be above, like right up above here. You know? It's got to be going that direction. I can't stop it, hit the sides. Pure Spider-Man. Well, we're going out. Calling it a night. See if we can find our way out. That's pretty straightforward. We just go up. I'm pretty tired. I can feel it in my eyes actually. I just kind of feel like they're ready to fall asleep in the cave, have a picnic. Set up a little mattress. Never did get that baryonyx. Could take a quick look for that, but I think I'll go right to Rag for it. Oh, 140, yeah, I was gonna say, usually I don't take 3 rounds. Looks like we're fighting our way out. Little red guy hiding back there, and some bats. And yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a scrap. And no, those Titan bows aren't messing around, it's 4 of them. Obviously, this stuff respawned. We're down there quite a while. So I really can't figure out where that freaking secret hole is. I'll have to see if if he's feeling better tomorrow, get him to take me through it and show me around, or somebody that knows the cave well. I do have a couple other caves to do for the tutorial before this one, but I was hoping to kind of nail it down. I mean, I did get some aspects of it done, but without that shortcut, it kind of seems pretty stupid to do a tutorial of it. But as for my 3rd time in here, probably it could have been worse. Would have liked to have got that artifact, though. So a better daytime than nighttime. Daytime we did get a dung beetle and a bunch of other stuff. Nighttime, not so much. Not so much. We didn't bring much home today. See if maybe we can pick something up on the way. It'd be nice to find a baryonyx right now. Instead of 140. Alpha Raptor is not too tameable, is it? Sure chew through the food in there, I'll tell you, because it was so cold. I'll go fur next time, no doubt about it. Ghillie isn't the right move. I had the fur in my bird too, but everything was manageable, you know. It's not like death wasn't the issue, really. We had enough medical brew and all the other stuff needed to survive. The drugs are great in this game, without too many side effects. Not like real life. The struggle is one of my own struggles, is finding stuff. But every minute I spend messing around in there, the more it gets imprinted into my brain. And eventually we're going to find what we're looking for and get the path nailed. So, not a bad experience, just didn't get much out of it. No baryonyx either is a bit of a letdown unless we get ultra lucky here on the way. If I do, I'm going to pick it up and try and find a nice place between some rocks to drop it. Or it'll get stuck. Oh, well, that's a nice diamond. Circles trying to get a piece. You know, never. It was better yesterday when I had 4 or 5 things I was trying to tame, so I'm definitely gonna come home with 1 or 2 of them. But now I'm down to really just wanting a baryonyx for that swamp cave. I could do it with just frogs, but I really want to try it with the baryonyx and 2 frogs. I don't really know why it's called the swamp cave, honestly. 'Cause it's like in the redwoods, really. Besides the snow cave, to me, it's one of the tougher caves. Almost every other cave besides the snow cave above water, I can do. We're not going to be searching for nothing in the fog. I can do just on my own with guns, but that snow cave, no, not yet. Once I get some really good riot gear, I'll probably have another go at it. But the swamp cave, with alone with just guns, there's no way to handle all the bugs. Just get completely overwhelmed. We'll do a slow pass. My cave trophies. The only ones I didn't get solo there are the snow cave, the ball on the right, and on the right the orange one I did with my girlfriend in the underwater. And that was just pure luck. It just happened not to see dinos, no alpha sharks in the door. It was a walk in the park. And then even when we went down to get the artifact out of the water, all the sharks were on the other side. So it's just like real easy peasy. A lot of luck on that one. As usual, we'll put the gear back. You know, as they always say, for those of you that enjoyed the video, make sure you click that little bell next to the subscribe button. Also, once it's done, I'll add all the links if you like the server, you play PC. More than welcome to join us. It's open. And it's a pretty great spot. 4 PvE maps clustered. We're doing a playthrough. So, we're kind of all working together as a group to get things done so that when the DLC comes out, we've got the game pretty much finished. So that's what we're working on. We're loving it, honestly. We've been having a lot of fun. And it's a really cool community. Tribe of Nations is the tribe I run. Has about 30-some people in it. Let's just check. Yeah, 28. We must have cleaned house a little bit today. Most of these are pretty active players. Total Chaos, the most recent new one. Cynic, you know why I did that. Yeah, you know, people are taking care of things and helping me out and helping out the server and helping other people out. This guy right here, man. This fucking guy right here. This guy right here is awesome. So yeah, if you like it, if you want to get in, just, you know, use those links. There's going to be links there to add me on Steam. There's links to just join right up in the server. And then, you know, if you want to see the real bigs around on my Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff's on there. Instagram's the most personal. I have pictures of people and my family and crap, so it's pretty cool. The fog is terrible, Mr. Chaos. Believe me, I know. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I'll throw everything in the fridge. I'm going to possibly just pass out in this chair like this. Who knows? And thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. And again, you guys know who you are. But we'll do it one more time. Y33G. Help me out with those thumbnails, not artwork. The people that donated past couple days, that hardcore supporter that did the $20 monthly recurring donation for the service today. Kitten, $10 on Twitch, thank you. Sick Chaos, $25 on Twitch. Wes, and then the other ones want to remain anonymous. Won't be long, I'll be right with you, just hang on. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. And, you know, we'll see you soon. Probably tomorrow, so come on down.